Hello everyone, glad to have you with me, CK2Much here, back again with King Robert of the Iron Throne. And before we get started guys, please remember to like and subscribe. That really helps me keep going, and it would really help me keep up the momentum, keep making nice content for you guys, so we can all have a good time. Also, I'm glad to see that people are watching this Robert series. I was kind of surprised by how many people liked it actually. So if you're enjoying this series or any of my other series, please also check out my Persia series, which I have going on now. It's actually the most enjoyable series for me so far. In that series, I am trying to reform the Persian Empire and restart the Zoroastrian religion, and it's been a really good time, really good dynasty, good stories, good conflict. But anyway, so please check it out. But let's go ahead and continue with Robert. So Robert is kind of in a weird situation. He is torn between two loves in his life. One is partying and one is war. Unfortunately, since we are on... I'm not at court because... Oh, sorry, my cat was freaking out. I'm not at court because I'm traveling to and fro around the kingdoms to go to parties. I was up at the north, I went to the Vale, and I'm probably somewhere between the north, the Vale, and the Iron Throne. So I'm not able to participate in the giant war that's going on right now. And what's happening is, I was meddling a little bit in the Iron Islands, and now this guy, what was his name? Burton Blacktide is trying to get a little bit of territory. And we're at war, but I can't join it because I'm somewhere in Westeros, but not at court. So Stannis is going to make sure that he's not going to land at King's Landing, because he's rounding the Cape of Dorne right now. Yeah. So Robert is missing, is MIA. Missing in action. Missing in party action. They're definitely going to lose this war, but we're just waiting. What happened to Sir Preston Greenfield? He was removed from his position? Why? Did he bone someone? Why did he... Okay, that's kind of weird. I didn't know that was possible. Alright, so let's take a look at the greatest... Varys, bro. Should I put Varys on my King's Guard? I don't know why it has him as being so strong. Or Daemon Darkholm. No. He's a giant, but he's not a very good fighter. Aerys Oakhart. Oh, he actually is on the King's Guard in the real show, in the real book, so I'm going to ask him. So he doesn't have those ambitions. That's too bad. Well, we'll find someone else. Alright, so whoa. Estalia has died. Don't know who she is. She was the mother of my lover who has been imprisoned by her husband. Oh, Cersei is pregnant, but I can't be right because I'm away. Doubt besets me. Okay, so we have a little bit of repeat drama going on here. Oh, what is this? Damn. So my lover's baby, Bellis Bywater, has died. Words fail me. I'll acknowledge him as mine. Bring me some trust. My knights I can trust. Varys. Okay, fine. You know what? Varys, join the King's Guard. This goofball. Gorman Tyrell is my regent. I don't think that's a good thing. Let me give him a little bit of money so he can maybe stay loyal. Yeah, I can spare 28 gold. Why not? And I would like Varys. I can't put Varys on the throne, really. I need to put a temporary council in place, so I'll just put the highest, most qualified person on each position. Alright. I think once we crush this army, the Black Tides will be done. Alright, so Robert's a bit suspicious since he's been away about why Cersei could be pregnant, so let's hire someone to find out. My wife seems to be going through a harsh pregnancy. Suspicious. Maybe it's harsh because she feels guilty. Perhaps it would be better for her to retire for a few months. She can think for herself. I don't want her to hide away because we need to find out all the details. Alright, yeah, let's threaten Mace Tyrell. If Luthor thinks that he can be pushed, we can try it. Oh. Okay. So we've separated him from the sea. And now we're going to descend on his army. And look at that. Mace Tyrell has come begging for forgiveness. Oh, he's mad that I appointed a low-born Kingsguard and a foreigner. I didn't know that was the thing. Lord Basaro of Moonbridge, let everyone know about my plot to kidnap Prince Viserys Targaryen. Well, that's awkward. Hopefully we can still pull it off. Okay, so the Black Tides have been crushed. Alright, let's okay, let's wait for the war to end, I guess, officially before we decide on his fate. Alright, so everything is going to subside and go back to normal. Yeah, I'll reappoint the old council. Alright, so the maid I hired to gain Cersei's confidence has not found anything, so let's hire some more spies. Burton Blacktide is complaining about his cell. No, you can stay where you are. We're gonna call you to trial if we can. I'm kind of confused about why I can't call him for trial. It's because I'm not here. Ugh, this is kind of annoying. I wish I could pause this this traveling. I'll just keep him in there for now. Grimm has also been taken. I can execute him and no one will care. Jane has also been taken. But I don't need to kill her. You know, she's just an innocent lady. That's his wife. Lucas has also been taken, so we can execute him. Have him beheaded. Eldred Cod, yeah, we'll keep him. Burton Blacktide, yeah. And Baron Blacktide. A drowned man. Okay, we'll keep them for now, until I'm done with my partying. Alright, yes, I know my entourage is waiting. We're gonna go visit Tywin next, I think. Oh, no, we should go visit Hoster. Did we visit Hoster? I don't think we did. I think we visited Ned and then the Aarons, although looks like the Aarons are no more. Anya Iron Oaks owes some money. I'll issue a reprimand. Pay your debts. Pay your debts, everyone. You're giving me a bad name. Alright, so no one has found anything about Cersei's pregnancy. Still a little suspicious, though. We'll see if it comes out with a black head of hair. So the Aaron's gone. There's 2 living members left. Who's the head of the dynasty? Harold. Ah, Harry the Heir. Harry the Heir is still around. And he's actually the current heir. Okay. Alright, once I have enough money, I'm gonna go on this tour. Maybe I could ransom one of them and get some more money back, actually. Burton wants to pay the ransom himself. No. 10 gold is not enough. I want to send you to the Night's Watch. Yeah, I know. God, okay, they really need to rework that event. It's kind of crazy. I don't have enough money to go anywhere. So once that's done, we'll go somewhere. Alright, and oh, Tywin's going to war. With whomst? Interesting. So Mace is attacking Tywin to get Payne Hall. Well, you know, I am married to Tywin's daughter, so I think I'm going to tell him to end this war. Plus, you know, he fought against me in the last one, so I don't want him attacking my ally. The votes to command Mace Tyrell has been taken, and the council voted in favor. Oh, he cannot end this war. Okay, so my regent, Lord Gorman, who is ruling while I'm partying. Interesting. He's a Tyrell. I don't like that. Is he my maester? He's the Archmaester. Okay, he, to show his, you know, unbiasedness, has branded him a traitor. So that means we could imprison him. But I can't right now because I am a regent. Alright, so, you know, I'm going to stay out of the war zone. And I'm going to go visit the Tullys once I have the money. Oh, can I visit him now? Oh, okay. Oh, it's only 25 gold. Okay. So let's go. Let's go to River Run. See the old bear. See old Hoster before he dies. Oh. People are trying to kill me. Well, you know, I'll put Carolee on the throne since, you know, she needs a high position. I could try and seduce her. That could be interesting. I don't think I can seduce anyone right now, though, because I'm out on this party. Which now I kind of regret. It's a blonde baby. Okay. Ned's not here to tell me the seed is strong, so as far as I know, this is my baby, but is Jamie still around? He is, but he's on Dragonstone. Lyanna, that's a nice name. Yeah, we'll keep that name. Lyanna Baratheon. Quote unquote. After a long journey, you and your modest retainer and bodyguards are approaching River Run, and you go in to welcome the small folk. Alright. So many days of traveling, the knights guarding the gates hail my coming and allow me entry. The palace seems to be thriving under the rulership of House Tully. Merchants, traders, farmers, and small folk come in the high numbers surrounding the rise to River Run to trade their wares. It's bursting. The inns and seps are bursting, and everyone welcomes me here. Okay. No mention of the rivers at River Run, so that's a little depressing. Sir Dantos. Looks like he had a little bit too much to drink at the party. Whilst being hosted and feasted, I have come to build a solid rapport with Hoster Tully. I count on you as a friend. I thought we were already friends. Edmure Tully has used his attendance to present a petition of justice before the court. Lomar Wayne. A different Wayne. I wonder if related to the Wayne Woods. Probably. They have a similar sigil. He attempted to kill one of his kinsmen. Well, he is dishonorable, so we could arrest him and put him on trial. I don't think we can do that yet, because I have other parties to attend. But, yeah, let's let him rot for now. And we will travel onwards, of course. I just need to get a little bit more money. And, you know what? I think I'll go visit Stannis next. I wonder if Robert's ever been to Dragonstone. That's a really good question. He probably has, but I think it's good for the king to go there. So let's go visit Stannis at Dragonstone. I would hope there would be a cool event for Dragonstone, but we'll see. Oh, he married, What? He married Gregor Clegane's sister. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure that she is dead, and she doesn't have a Wikipedia page. But, okay. After days of traveling, we make our presence known to the small folk to see Lord Baratheon, Stannis Baratheon. Alright. Let's take a look. After many days on the windy seas... Okay, that's nice. That's a nice touch. The flagship, King Robert's Hammer, has finally made it to Dragonstone. An honor guard of knights and lords awaits you on the harbor side, and when you alight, the castellan greets you. As you enter the castle, you can't help but notice the large volcano. Oh, that's cool. Looming over the windy beach. It appears to be actively spouting red-hot rock and gas, which leads to a dark haze settling over Dragonstone. The small folk seem used to this, however, and appear to be going about their business without paying much attention to it. Perhaps beneath the volcano are rich deposits of dragon glass. When you reach the castle, you are greeted by your brother and a party of Baratheon knights. Lord Stannis asks after my son, and I inquire about his friends, and he invites me to show me my quarters. How marvelous. Wow. Looks like Stannis appreciated the visit. So Warden of the East, sure, we'll give it to Caroline. Okay, so a lot of flavor in the Dragonstone Castle, that's good. A minor merchant from Dragonstone has read a petition before me. He says that Sir Matthew Cloacy owes him a debt that has gone unpaid. Pay your debts, Matthew. Alright, so we'll travel onwards. Let's go visit Renly. We just need to wait for enough money. Oh. Alright. Oh, so she has been released from prison. That's good. And she needs to convince her husband that she is not having my baby. Great. So we have finally broken up, it looks like. So, wait, what? Yeah, hours of arguing and disagreement. It did not come as a shock when Helena told King Robert, that's kind of a weird glitch there, he wanted to end our relationship. But we're still lovers. Okay. Very odd. Very odd. It doesn't look like that event actually registered, but it looks like there was a lot of arguments, probably because she's been put through a lot. She lost a son, she was in prison, her husband hates her. So, yeah. The Sea of Lovers? No. Okay, and once we have the money, we'll go visit Renly. Oh, look at that. He's a man grown. Good for him. Alright. Doran, can you be swayed from participating in factions? You will be threatened. You and Mace are causing all kinds of trouble. See if we can get him to back down. You are forgiven. Alright, so he has forgiven me. Good. Once I'm done with my parties, I guess I'll have to try and imprison Mace. And maybe someone else will have to rule the Reach. Okay, so let's go on to see Mr. Renly. We'll see if there's an event for Storm's End. Okay, cool, look at that. As you ride on a cool breeze, rolls over the green ridges and down to the farms, it makes you shiver, but not of deep cold, but of pleased anticipation of the coming winds. The Stormlands have been beautiful so far, though not spoken of for its beauty like the Reach. It has its own unique charm. As you near Storm's End, the atmosphere seems to get more solemn and dark clouds shroud the area. One of your men gasps as the legendary castle of Durin God's Grief comes into view. It's said that all the storms and rages of the gods couldn't bring down this castle, and now looking on its huge walls and enormous drum tower, it's easy to see why. As you get closer, the sun shines from behind the clouds, illuminating it so that it appears as a giant glowing fist. As you ride through the gates, Renly greets you. How marvelous. Nice to be back home. Ah, Shayela is also pregnant. Very cool. Okay, so it looks like Ormond Bowling, who is an old claimant of the Stormlands, and Baldric, some random guy, have a small property dispute. Well, obviously it should revert back to the king. How am I going to pay for my parties? Also, the Bowlings aren't exactly someone that we want to empower. Alright, so let's travel onwards. Let's go to Tywin. I'm going to show him that I support him in his war. I can't visit him because of the war, okay. Well then let's go visit Doran. And, yeah, we'll go see him and Doran. See if Sunspear has a cool event. Oh, my face changed. What happened? Have I become fat? Ah, so we finally become fat. Also, we're 30. My beard's a little bit bigger. Alright, so we're in Sunspear. Okay, after many days of traveling, we've arrived through the sweltering desert. The castle of the prince overlooks much of the surrounding bay. It has impressive towers and a curtain wall that surrounds the castle. The walls have robust gates and portcullises. Yeah, so pretty generic, but there's a little bit of mention of the desert, so that's great. Sir Aaron has taken a disliking to Sir Mirren. Okay, so let's discuss this. Let's have a pint. We can talk everyone down. Aaron Santagar. This is the Master of Arms, if you guys remember, from the books that actually gets the whole thing started. Catelyn gets the knife and tries to ask him about it, but I think he is killed. Alright, so Thoros had a little bit too much to drink. Typical. Typical. Alright, so we travel onwards. How many more do I have to go to? Is there a thing that I can click where I can stop? I'm kinda done. I guess I could go here. Oh no, I can't because he's at war. Where else can I go? I can't go to the Reach because he's at war. Any other places? Can I go to smaller vassals? I can go to smaller vassals. That's interesting. Can I go to the Wall? No. You know, maybe I'll go to Gulltown. Yeah, let's go to... Oh, you know what? I should have gone to Harrenhal. That would have been cool. You know, if I have another one, I'm going to go there. See if there's an event for that. I'll just go to Gulltown because, you know, there's... Actually, he's not making much money. He doesn't have much men. But allegedly, they're an important family in the area. Alright, so Glendon, my son, has improved a little bit. That's good. Alright. Oh, Sorel Tarbeck is such an attractive woman. I've applied my ample charms, and I can tell she is thinking of other things than the gods. Interesting. So this woman's whole family was killed by Tywin, and she was sent into the Silent Sisters. But it looks like Robert has a thing for her. So I'm going to give her a taste of what she's missing. Very interesting. Alright, so... Nothing really specific here. Mentions the Vale. There's many stone houses. But yeah, we have a good time. Whilst I walked down the streets of Gulltown, I took a wrong turn and stumbled into a brothel. Well, let's have some fun. I vaguely remember Gerald's feast. When I woke up the next morning, I remembered the brown ale, but I don't remember the bed I was lying in. The more fine Highgarden hypocrite King Robert drank, the louder he talked, the more he laughed, so I was escorted from the party, yet again. A minor noble by the name of Marcella Duncliffe requests remedy as she received land near Gulltown, but when she came to occupy the land, there were already armed men. Ah. I can only but grant you refuge, or I shall send some men to get the peace. Well, you know, she's a pretty lady. Kinda. So, yeah, I can help her out, and, you know, maybe we can have a nice time at your place. So I'll try to seduce her. Okay. Although it's probably not going to work, to be honest. We'll see. Ah, small kitty demands my attention. I don't think Robert would really mind a cat. It's a good question, though. I wonder how he would react to that. Okay, let's go to Harrenhal. I want to see if there's a cool event there. You know, I guess now we are seeing a lot of Westeros, but I guess Robert did see a lot during the war. He was, you know, he grew up in the Stormlands, and he was, what do you call it? I guess he was educated in the Vale. And then, presumably, he was in the... oh, yeah, he defeated Rhaegar in the Trident. And I know for sure he fought in the West at the Battle of the Bells in Ashford? Where was that? I want to say it was, like, here. I don't remember exactly where, but, like... Yeah, so he's probably seen a lot. I don't know if he's ever been to Dorne, but he's certainly seeing the world here. So let's go to Went. Oh, I can't... Oh, I need some more money first. Okay. Well, once we have the money, we can go. And then, sorry guys, those of you who have been waiting in prison for multiple years. I'm still partying, so you have to wait. It seems my amorous adventures have resulted in a child. Milla is my spitting image, and she's alive, so I think I will... Well, I don't know if I would legitimize her, but I'll acknowledge her as mine. You know, I don't think Edric Storm was legitimized, but I think Robert basically said, yeah, she's mine. Alright, so Milo Waters. My first living bastard. New commander on the wall. Ah, look at that. Dennis Mallister. Ooh, so the Reach has won. It looks like the Reach is going to win this war. Yeah. Okay. So once we get the coin, yeah, we can go ahead and visit Mr. Walter Went at Harrenhal. Hopefully we'll get a cool event for that too. After years of planning, Jerian, at the court of Lady Paramount Caroline, has raised a large army and hopes to press his claim by force. Wow. So he sees that Tywin is weak, and he wants to take advantage of that. Maybe I can command him to end his war too. Wonder if he'll say yes. Ah, the council didn't vote with me, so they're going to let him do it. So it looks like people are maneuvering against Tywin. Okay, so I've had another daughter, Lyssa Waters, who I think is actually... Ah, she's not at my court. Okay. So the two daughters of Robert Baratheon. I'm sure Cersei is not too happy about that. Nope. Yeah, resentful, acknowledging bastards, unfaithful. Yeah, okay, I'm going to give up for now on Miss Duncliffe. I don't think I'm going to be able to see her. Alright, let's see Harrenhal. Oh, come on. Come on. You don't have a special event for Harrenhal? Well, that's okay. The mods put in a lot of work on this, but it would have been nice. It's nice that they had Dragonstone. It doesn't look like there's anything. Yeah, no special mention for Harrenhal, but we had a good time, and it looks like my men have got a little bit drunk. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, looks like I also got a little bit too drunk, but, you know, who can blame me? Okay, you know what? Oh, I never noticed this option. So we've done a lot of partying. I can't see anyone else, so we're going to cut this journey short. And we're going to go home. And now we can get to the business of trials and whatnot. Okay, so that was going on for a long time. Oh, damn. The Lannisters have lost again, and I don't know where Jerian is, but where is Jerian Lannister? He's in Marlet Bay. Oh, that's him. Okay. That's him? So he might, if he goes straight for Casterly Rock, he might have a chance. So am I home? Or am I not home? Because I thought I was supposed to go home. I'm still waiting to get... Maybe... oh, a falconer is expecting a new hunting bird. Sure, yeah, I need to go hunting right now. I think that Robert would appreciate a good hunt. And of course, we should make Ned the paramount to the north. Alright, so we are back. And we had an amazing journey. Alright, so I'm glad that is over with. So we can go ahead and call some guys for trial. What did you do? Oh, that's right. You're being punished. No trial. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and we'll send you to the wall. No trial, apparently. Mr. Eldred Cod. I don't even know why you're in prison. It's probably for a revolt or something. I can't give you a trial because you were not captured in battle. And I'm just gonna release you. Sorry it took 4 years. And I can't call you for trial because I guess because I'm not his boss? That's kind of weird. So then I'll just ransom him. Okay. And Baron Blacktide, I can banish you to the Night's Watch. Okay. Okay, so we have dealt with all of the justice here. Now, we need to deal with Mr. Mace Tyrell for being a traitor. So, to arms. Alright, guys. So, Mace Tyrell did not stand down when I ordered him to. So now we're going to put him down the good old-fashioned way. And that is with the hammer. Alright, guys. So, please join me next time, and we will kick some Tyrell ass.